On the shimmering waters of a beautiful lake, a group of graceful swans glided, their long, elegant necks held high. Everyone who visited the lake would stop to admire them, mesmerized by their beauty. But tucked away by the reeds, a family of little ducklings often went unnoticed. They were small, a bit clumsy, and didn't have the striking white feathers of the swans. Most of the swans ignored them, gliding past as if they weren't even there. But there was one swan who was different. Her name was Clara, and she had the kindest eyes you've ever seen. Whenever she passed the ducklings, she would dip her head and give them a warm, gentle smile. The little ducks would quack happily in return, their day brightened by her simple act of kindness. As winter's chill settled over the land, a thin layer of ice began to form on the edges of the lake. One crisp morning, a curious little duckling waddled a bit too close to the icy patch. Suddenly, with a crackle and a splash, he tumbled into the freezing water. The ice had broken, and he was trapped in the bone-chilling cold. He flapped his tiny wings frantically, but he couldn't climb back onto the slippery ice. His little chirps for help were weak and desperate. A few other swans swam by. They saw the struggling duckling, but they simply turned their heads and continued on their way, perhaps thinking it wasn't their concern. The poor duckling was losing hope, his body growing numb from the cold. Just then, Clara appeared. Without a moment's hesitation, she plunged into the icy water. The cold shocked her, but she swam with all her might toward the little duckling. Gently, she nudged him with her beak, pushing him up and out of the water, back onto the solid ground. Shivering and scared, the duckling looked up at the magnificent swan who had saved him. "Why," he peeped, his voice trembling, "why did you save me? I'm just a common duckling. No one ever notices me." Clara leaned down, her warm breath a gentle cloud in the cold air. "There's no such thing as common," she said softly. "Every life is valuable. Every single one. Including yours." The little duckling never forgot Clara's words, or her courage. He carried her kindness in his heart for the rest of his days. And as he grew, he made sure to be kind to everyone he met, no matter how big or small, elegant or plain. He learned that the greatest beauty isn't in how you look, but in how you treat others. Remember, never think someone is worth less than you. Every life deserves to be saved, respected, and loved. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.